Giles Bryant here at Perpetual Studios here in Clare, and I'd like to tell you about my new album, The Great Awakening. It's going to be released on my birthday, the 4th of July, where I'll be 45 years young. And I thought, well, how shall I mark what have I learned over the 45 years? And I thought I'd put things together in an album, and I think it's the most important album I've ever made. See some of the albums that I've produced over the many years now, going back 20 years. This will be the 8th album of my own songs that I've put out. Hey, The Great Awakening. Well, where does it all begin? Where does it all begin? Well, it begins with a song called We Are Soul. Maybe a song that's a few years old, and for people who are into the consciousness of that, we are the soul. You know, one with God. It's about as direct as I could be. People love to sing this song. People absolutely love to sing it. It's a beautiful, uplifting song. The way is clear and easy. Trust in who you are. Be here now. And share the best of who you are. So it all kicks off with We Are Soul, and then the second track on the album, which is going to be the first single, is called Hold On. And it's a very powerful song. It's a powerful song. A lady came to yoga, and we're doing the relaxation, and I just noticed that on her wrist were very deep scars. She'd obviously tried to end her life. And I came home and I wrote this song for her, for me, for you, for everyone. Yes, I know sometimes it can be hard, but brother, sister, hold on. Hold on to the light. And features beautiful 12-string guitar by brother Tom. Some lovely vocals, Juliet and Gina. Myself and Tom's vocals on it. Beautiful harmony vocals, and the violin of Stephanie Lund. It's exquisite. I like pop music, if you like. Tommy Boy was saying we should try and get Seal to sing the lead vocal. So that's the sort of style of the music. Next song is the flute song. I've got lots of instruments in my studio, and I'm very blessed with that. I've got a beautiful keyboard and lots of guitars and pipes and whistles and percussion from all around the world. So we can create lots of amazing sounds here in the studio. I've got some nice mics and various processors and things. You know, we can make an interesting sound even in a space like this here, which is a beautiful site as well. Location for a recording studio by the courtyard garden with all of our organic food grown. So it's a good place to come and record, good place to work. So the flute song, a friend of mine said, could you do some more flute music? Just play your flute. It's really relaxing and calming. So it's just a little short song. And then we go We Are Earth. This is a song I wrote for the Life Arts event last year, where my friend Matt Cooper was coming. He's a great didge player, great percussionist, great guitar player, talented boy. And with another friend Charlotte, we wrote this song We Are Earth. And we recorded it here, we've added some parts to it, I added some more percussion to it. It's powerful, connecting to the earth, right? We are part of the earth, you know? We are one with the Mother Earth. You're absolutely beautiful. So then we go hemp, hemp, hemp. So I wanted to express a powerful message about hemp in the most useful crop in the world. Certainly the most useful crop that we can grow, which you're not allowed to grow. And even people like Indy Rose we walk for, she can't even have it as a medicine on the NHS when she's got a prescription for it, for medicinal cannabis. You know, it's what my trousers are made out of, and, you know, like these bags here. It's made out of hemp, it's made out of cannabis. That holds some of the sacred instruments that we use. So it's a great song. Features our friend Ant, Indy's dad, on didge and beatbox. And it's got some good powerful vocals on it. It's a strong song though, right? Hip hop. Whoa! And then we go into bringing the love, bringing the light. A song that's 20 years old, over 20 years old, and I recorded it. I recorded a version of it with Craig Press, the incredible, what a guy, music producer, arranger, songwriter, musician, virtuoso extraordinaire. And Craig and I have been friends going back, I don't know, maybe getting on for 20 years. Certainly maybe 15 years. So I recorded grand piano with Craig, and I've found the track. It was just grand piano vocal, and I found the track, and it just seemed to fit with the message of the now. The dawning of a new day takes the old one away. The turning of a chapter's page is time to build the dream of this new age. And indeed, if that is the great awakening, if these are the times that we live within now, man, I was feeling it. I have a blackbird, a physical blackbird, not a symbol, but actually a physical blackbird comes to see me in the back garden here, and I feel like the happiest man on earth. I love lovely family and food to eat, and purpose in my life. And I've got a blackbird sings in my back garden. It's a strong medicine for me, powerful medicine for me. So I wrote a song, Dad Gad. It's like folk, it's like Led Zeppelin folk style, and called to the blackbird. Then we go for a song that I originally wrote for Juliet, did a version of it. Because in the early times of COVID, when they were saying, government was saying save lives, I was astonished that they weren't giving out public health advice about optimising people's nutrients for the strong, robust immune system, particularly in light of this, quote, virus. So, my God, why weren't we being told about vitamin D and vitamin C and zinc for our immunity? So I wrote a song and Juliet did rap, but for the album I've done a kind of, it's full-on funk. It's a full-on funk song. And Brother Tom's done some good guitar, done some nice, we've got a beautiful Gretsch electric here, and some nice sound guitar. So it's a message, really, a message to everyone, but particularly to the health secretary and people like him. If you really want to help people overcome these deficiencies, to the plants that I love. There's a love song I wrote for Julia. Imagine Simon and Garfunkel, it's past the Sage, Rosemary and Thyme era. Those of you that know that album. And Juliet, my wife, she sings beautifully on many tracks on the album, 5 or 6 of the tracks. Lovely voice. And it was a love song I wrote for her because she loves plants. She knows a lot about plant wisdom, the plants that she loves. What have we got next? We got, oh wow, I mean, if you want diversity on an album, I'm giving it to you on this album, The Great Awakening. I think it's probably one of the most diverse albums I've ever heard in my life. I've listened to a lot of music. Maybe it's not the best album I've ever heard, but I think it's got some cracking songs on it. Om Triambakam. It's one of the powerful Shiva mantras. And when I was studying yoga with the Krishna Baba, he spent a lot of time with us and focused on the mantra and the pronunciation of the mantra, because he said it activated the chakras of the mouth, the acupressure points, and bringing the benefit. There's the sonic vibration of it, devotional energy, brings the benefit. So this is like upbeat yoga music, like yoga dance music, really like powerful. Om Triambakam, it's an awesome song. Okay, the next one up is called The Plandemic. Some people say this is a pandemic. I say it's a plandemic. There's a plan behind it. But the truth will set us free. Ultimately, that's what the song's about. This is a part 1 of The Plandemic. I've recorded the whole song, a demo of it. It's got 10 verses in it. And Juliet said to me, if you put this out, it'll be banned, So I thought, okay, I'll just put out the chorus, And we're making it so uplifting that people want to sing along, and I hope you want to sing along to it as well. And look a little bit deeper into it, certainly for me personally, some of the fantastic interviews on London Real with Dr. Kaufman, Dr. Bhutan and David Oakes for recent interviews. Check out some of that information. Of course, the actual film. There's a film called Plandemic, which I didn't know when I wrote the song. And then we go into Journey to the Light. Journey to the Light, and there's two parts to this as well. The first one is like a meditation. I wrote a song, again, it's in the Dagad tuning. Journey to the light. And it's a song for meditation where we focus on the centre of the spiritual light of Christ center, and we focus on the inner light. It's like a path of meditation. I wanted to put to music beautiful vocals on it. Julie did some beautiful vocals on that song. And then the second one is a song I wrote for my goddaughter Elvie, who was here for such a short time on the earth. She came last solstice and she left on the solstice of the summer solstice. So I said I'd write and make an album, per song on an album. And here it is, Elvie, for you and for all the children, right? A song for all the children, I suppose. And all the people, all our ancestors, and the mystery of life. And then I thought that was it. I thought that was the album. I thought, well, that's it, right? That's how it's going to finish. But there was something was missing. I really felt something was missing. So on Sunday, I said to Julia, I've got to write a song called The Great Awakening. If I'm going to call the album The Great Awakening, I have to write a song called The Great Awakening. But hold on, I'm going to be launching the whole album with printed CDs and have my download done. And all the artwork, everything. I'm going to have that done in 6 days. And you're still writing a song? And then going to record it and then produce it? Get it all done? Well, it's amazing when sometimes you have a focus how miracles can happen. And the song came to me, and it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful medicine song. Great Awakening. So I really hope you enjoyed that song, and I really hope you enjoyed the whole album. Om Shanti.